Okay, testing out the Brooks Revel 2 today. Just got these for $50. They're a couple-year-old model at this point, but nice marked down discount. Heard great things about them. Have been wanting to try Brooks, so I'm just at the indoor track because it's pouring outside. I'm gonna give these a go. All right, so I've just done 2K, a little bit of warm up and stopped for a little stretch. First impression is these shoes are extremely comfortable. Right out of the box, put them on. I always have to shift the right insole to the left a little bit, more towards the middle of, of my stride, because I just have like an issue on the outside of my right foot. I'll have a little bit of discomfort if the if the insole is really touching that or arching up on that. But wow, really comfortable 2K so far. They're like a high drop. I mean, they're a 10 or a 12 mil heel drop, so it's just super comfortable. No pain in the calves. Like, it's gonna be a recovery day shoe for sure. But all right, I'm just gonna get back at it. Loving it so far. All right, obviously there's not much to show while I'm in here running, except for me going in a circle, I guess an oval. But that was good. So my watch only picks up about 200 meters out of the 225 it actually is on the outer lane here, but that's all right. So I mean, I knew my paces were a little bit off, but did like 3K easy, and then did like a K at probably about half marathon effort, which felt really good. And then the last few laps just kind of progressively picked it up. And the last one I was probably doing like, probably whipped around the last 200 in like a, 320 pace or something like that. But so these shoes aren't meant for that. They're not meant for speed work. I mean, they're, you're gonna be your like easy recovery day, mile leader shoes. And they're not speed work shoes, but I always like to test every shoe just to see how comfortable it is if I want to pick up the pace or something like that. So I mean, this is something that I know I could go out and do like a goal pace effort in for a half marathon or something if I wanted to. There are better shoes for it, of course, but maybe I found myself in a position where I didn't want to do back-to-back days with, say, my Convaras or something. I could throw these on and go do something. So anyway, just feeling pretty good about that run. Be just about 6K, 5.5 actually. And I don't know what the paces were, I don't know what the time was, doesn't really matter. But this shoe's extremely comfortable, extremely comfortable. So I'll be back with just a few more stats about it. Final thoughts. All right, peace. All right, so welcome to my car for the rest of this video. Essentially, what else can I say about this Brooks Revel 2? It is a 2-year-old model, like I said. It is 10.2 ounces, 289 grams, so it's not a light shoe, but honestly, it didn't feel like heavy on the feet. It was nice and cushy, but still, like I said, I was able to pick it up to half marathon effort and faster without too much difficulty. It's not a racing shoe, but I mean, it doesn't feel like a brick on the feet by any means. It uses the, DNA Go something or other foam. So like, I think that's pretty much, one of Brooks' newer foams. I mean, it's good. It was very comfortable. As soon as I stepped into the shoe and took my first few steps, it was like, wow, this is really comfortable. It does have a 12 millimeter drop, the 2. Now I think in the 3 and the 4, they've dropped that down either to a 10 or an 8 heel to toe drop. But a 12, that's pretty high. That's definitely the highest that I've run in so far. And it didn't feel bad, honestly. I mean, I think that it's good for somebody who, if you're training and you're running faster, you're doing lots of workouts, and you're, kind of really stressing your calf, stressing your Achilles, a nice high 12 mil drop is going to make your running really easy. You're not putting as much pressure on the calf. You're not extending those muscles and tendons as much. So it felt really comfortable to run in that, although I do like you know, other drops of shoes. I mean, I've run in the Rides, which are 8s. I love the Convaras, which are 4, and the Mad River Trail shoes from Saucony as well that are 4s. So I like a lower drop shoe as well, but this 12 mil heel to toe drop, it didn't feel like I was, you know, on high heels or anything like that. So, you know, it definitely has a place in the rotation. So I think it's a great looking shoe for one. You know, I really do. I think it just looks really nice. I love that knit look on the upper. Other than that, it's just black with the Nike, or not Nike, with the Brooks kind of symbol. So I mean, it you know, it's pretty basic, but I think it just looks clean. It looks nice, and you know, it's kind of like a classy or dressy sort of a running shoe, which I like that. And I think it, you know, will go with a lot of different stuff. Not like I really ever coordinate my running outfits or anything like that, but I think it's just a nice looking shoe. Other than that, I mean, you know, I don't know what kind of lifespan I'm going to get out of it, but I do a lot of reviewing, or like reading online reviews, like, you know, Runner's World, Sole Review, just a bunch of them, right? And so there, you know, there's been some good, high, solid reviews on this Revel 2, especially when it comes to like durability, just something you're going to be able to get a lot of wear out of. So, I mean, for $52, this is a shoe that if I can get like even 300, but by all indications, it looks like I'm going to get probably 400 miles out of, 640 kilometers. But even if I did only get like 300, which is like 500 kilometers, I mean, for $50 Canadian, which is like, you know, 38 to $40 US, like, I mean, that's a great deal. So I cannot complain. The fact that my first run in it was enjoyable, I feel like, okay, it's already worth the money. But yeah, so, you know, I'll do some more testing in it. I will take it out for a long run, you know, like at least 10 miles, just to see how it holds up on a long run. I'm not going to bother doing any more like speed stuff in it, because I know it's just not designed for that. But I would be interested to see if this is something I can throw in on a long run day or something like that. I've got other shoes that are kind of like, you know, like the Ride ISO 2s. Those are my big mileage hogs so far and right now, but you know, nice to be able to throw this in and extend the life of those rides a little bit more. Crazy to believe. I've almost got 200 miles on those already. But anyway, yeah, so I'll wrap it up there. The Revel 2, I mean, $50, can't complain. Definitely look online, buy this shoe. Oh, one other thing I will mention is I'm normally an 8.5 or a 9. And like either one will work for me. In fact, those Asics Nimbus 21s that I have are actually a 10. And, you know, they are a little bit long, but they still like tie them down tight, still fit really good. So, you know, I can wear a little bit larger, but like I'm typically an 8.5 to a 9. I got a 9 in these because of, you know, ordering online. I wanted to make sure that they fit. I'm glad I did get the 9 in these, getting that extra half size. Not to say that I think an 8.5 would have been too small, but it would have been reasonably, you know, it would have been reasonably snug, I think. So anyway, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go wrap it up there, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know if you're a Brooks fan. Do you run in Brooks? Do you want to run in Brooks? And are you gonna go buy yourself a $50 pair of Revel 2s? That's the real question. All right, guys, peace.